Alright guys, this is why you should play Nonstop Knight 2. Now, this is for people who really haven't played this game yet, and people who are looking to know why you should play it. So, if you played the first Nonstop Knight game, it is a very similar game, but it is much better. The graphics are epic, the enemies are, they're completely new, and they're awesome. The amount of dungeons is a lot more. There's 9 different dungeons, and you can have different difficulties. So you can have heroic, normal, heroic, and mythical, I believe. I'm not exactly sure what the names of them are, but there are 3 different difficulties, and you can go through each of those 9 dungeons on those different difficulties. And so you have basically 27 dungeons to play through, rather than just 3 or 4 that the original game had. And not to mention that there are many more bosses than there were in the original Nonstop Knight game. There were a lot of bosses in Nonstop Knight, but they kind of cycled around, and you got to face a lot of the same bosses. And Nonstop Knight 2 is a lot different than that. So while the bosses may look the same, they all have different names, and they have different skills to go along with them. So it makes it a lot more of a challenge. Another thing I like about Nonstop Knight 2 is you have a lot more strategic mindset involved. So there's a lot more, and there's talents, there's skills, and you have a ton more weapons to choose from. So you have a lot more variations that you can have on your offensive side and your defensive side as far as health. So there's a lot more of that than there was in the original game. So that's another reason why you should get this game. It's really awesome. There's just so much to do. Now, another addition to Nonstop Knight 2 was the co-op mode. And, well, you can't really play live with your friend. You can use their hero, even if they aren't online, and you can have them by your side and help you out. So if they're lower below you, or they're even higher, you can have them help you out, or you can help them out, depending on whether they're higher or lower. And the way you can help them out is because when you use another person's hero, that person gets coins for you using that hero. And the same way, if they use your hero, you will get some coins, about 1,000 or something. It's a really neat new mode that you have. And it's just in the dungeons. You can't choose when you have these co-op modes, but there are certain dungeons that you can play with other heroes. Now, the final reason you should get this is guilds. Guilds, you can just play with your friends, and you can talk with your friends, and it's really awesome. So that's all you should know. That's why you should get Nonstop Knight 2. I hope you guys are going to get this. It's a really neat game.